Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. Today we are asking for a message that you actually really do need to hear right now. Something that will be relevant to you now, important to you now, something that Spirit needs to share with you. And I'm going to also be looking at how that impacts on the coming week for you. What's happening in the next 7 days? How is this message, this here and now message, going to be important for you? How's it going to pan out in the next week? So, my beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I know some of you are returning and you follow these readings every week. I do post other readings as well. Thank you so much to those of you who are returning and are a part of this absolutely magical community that we're building here. You guys are amazing. And thank you, anyone who's new. Thank you for checking us out and for joining us today. So we have 3 beautiful cards to choose from, 3 very dynamic cards, actually. I feel like the messages are just like waiting to burst out today. They really are. And I'm going to also draw some runes and a charm as well for each of the readings if you would like a little bit more information. Now, if you already know which of these cards is singing to you, sometimes it's more than one. If it is and you already know, I'm putting the timestamps into the description below, and I'll also put them into a comment as well. But let's check out the cards. Let's have a look at them in more detail. And then I'm going to draw those runes and a charm as well. So pile 1, you have the card of Stannum, tin. This is for pile 1. Pile 2, you have the peacock's tail. This is for pile 2. And for pile 3, we have oleum vitrioli, oil of vitriol. This is for pile 3. Now, let me draw the runes and a charm as well for each one. Actually, I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so pile 1, you have Berkana. Berkana is the rune of growth. Pile 2, you have Gibo. Gibo is the rune of, it sometimes is literally a gift, actually, but it also can be the rune of partnership. And for pile 3, look at this. You have Anzus. This is the rune of signals, signs, synchronicities. Okay. And your charms. Pile 1, you have a moon with a beautiful little cat sitting in it. Crescent moon with a cat. Pile 2, you have a leaf. Let me hold that up. Can you see that? Okay, that's for pile 2. And for pile 3, you have a 5-pointed Venus star. Magic. Absolutely magic. Okay. So those are your cards, your runes and your charms. Now I'm going to leave the video running just a little bit longer for anyone who would like to have that little bit more time. If you need even more time, you can just press the pause button. But my beautiful Moon Magic Super Souls, I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your readings. Now, Berkana is interesting because it is a whole new phase of life. This is symbolized by the, it's like birth. It's symbolized by the birch tree. And the birch tree is the tree. If there's ever a forest fire and you think a forest has been wiped out, the birch tree is the very first to push new seedlings up and start that forest. We have this little cat that looks like it's sitting in the dream time. We've also got this kind of book. or what looks like a tin book, but it feels like it's, wants to burst open. Tin is a very interesting energy when we think about kind of, its mind, and it can be turned into other things as well. It can be transmuted. We have Jupiter here, and what looks like Saturn, or an adaptation of Saturn. I think there is something waiting to burst forth. Something you have been, wistfully dreaming of, actually, is what's coming through for me. But let's draw more cards and see what we're shown. What is the message that you absolutely need to hear right now? I'm seeing these three. What is it you need to hear from Spirit right now? I'm going to draw from the Akashic Tarot as well. And then I have other tarot packs too. Another one. Let's draw these. Okay. So what do you need to know right now? What's your immediate message? Angels of healing are with you. Embrace your life purpose. Do you know, for some reason I knew that was going to come through. Trust the guidance you're receiving. We have strength, dignified, 10th house authority. We've got the Queen of Scrolls. Gosh, the Oracle of Delphi, trust the guidance you're receiving, and the Divine Physician, Angels of Healing are with you. This is sort of feels like more than one message, actually, my pile one. Do you know what's coming through now with that tin? When I think of a tin pot, it's like when I've seen a tin bath is what's coming to mind. When I was little, not everybody had like proper bathrooms still in their houses. I mean, most people did, but they were still, there were still like little cottages out in the countryside that didn't have proper baths, and they would use a tin bath. They would literally have it, and they'd bring it into the kitchen kind of once a week and fill it all up with boiled water that would be boiled on the range, and people would then bath in that tin bath. And I feel like there's something here about. So there's something that's bursting through. But it's, as I said, there's more than one message for you, I think. Firstly, I think you are definitely being gifted with a very specific level of healing. Do you know, it's almost as though, because I think that there is a purpose. I think there's something that you are supposed to be doing. And I think your ability to do it is being speeded up. Your ability to manifest something. And I say manifest because ultimately I think we are talking about some kind of a calling. I think there's possibly a bigger picture. You're being guided. You've got the Oracle of Delphi. Look at the way these cards line up. I'm just going to move these to one side for a moment. Let's just look at the way these cards themselves line up. You've got Angels of Healing are with you, and you have the Divine Physician. I mean, this is phenomenal. I feel like you are being healed, cleansed, upgraded in order to play a part in something or to fulfill a purpose now. You've got the Oracle of Delphi, embrace your life purpose, or I would actually, let's put that, trust the divine guide, trust the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I'm also present to clear away your worries. The Oracle of Delphi sitting with trust the guidance. And then we also have the Queen of Scrolls, which I think sits with embrace your life purpose. Look at them both writing. There's a scroll. I think the message that you're actually getting right now, and I also think you're possibly going to be an authority in something here. You know, like this massive upgrade from, if we think about what I was just like seeing in my mind's eye, that old-fashioned tin bath to the most luxurious bathroom where you've got hot and cold running water. I mean, it's a massive leap. And I think that you are somebody who will initiate or be part of initiating a massive leap in the consciousness or the upgrade of humanity. I think you're going to be an authority in something. I think you probably are an authority in something. And I think because the timing is right, I think that your personal process of healing and readiness is being fast-tracked. That's what I think. That's your message. I think your primary message is that your healing is being fast-tracked so that you can step up. And I think that's just actually amazing. That's your primary message. I'm going to draw tarot cards though as well. I'm going to ask about the week ahead, but this is your message. You're supposed to make something of yourself or be something in the world or demonstrate something. And right now is the time for you to rise to that position. So anything that's in the way, healing that's needed, cleansing, look at this. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. That's Archangel Michael enhancing your strength. And you have the Strength card. All of these cards are intermixing with one another. You have what looks like a representation of Saturn, which is the sort of structure of life, sometimes hard life lessons. But you have Jupiter, which is to expand into new ways of, optimism, hope. Well, this is definitely your first message. Your process of speeding, of being activated, is being fast-tracked. Trust the guidance you receive, because not only is your energy being fast-tracked in terms of healing and opportunity, but you're also being given messages and signs and signals so that you can fulfill this pathway. You're being nudged and guided along the way. Look at that, would you? I've just literally, I don't think you can see, I wish I could just zoom the camera out further. I literally just went to shuffle the cards and a card shot out and it's the Star. Oh my goodness me. I suspect, you are to guide people in some way. If not, you are simply being guided. I love that you're being fast-tracked. I'm really loving that. Let's draw more cards. Can we kind of find out either any more or say like let's find out in an immediate way? I mean, your reading is really clear. What in an immediate way is going to be happening this week for my pile ones, please? May we kindly ask, what is happening for my pile ones? Okay, we have for you, Six of Pentacles. We've got the Sun. Oh my goodness me. I think you're going to have an amazing week. Okay. We got the Three of Swords. Okay, right. I do think you are going to have an amazing week. You have the Star, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun. You have the Four of Wands. You have the Death and Rebirth card. You have the King of Pentacles. And then you have the Three of Swords. No wonder you're being healed. I think this week, and this is interesting because this has come out in a couple of other readings. There's quite a theme coming through in some of the readings. Obviously, I do these readings 2 or 3 times a week, usually 3 times actually. I always, without fail, actually post a pick a card reading on Tuesday, on Friday, and on Sunday. And this is the Sundays because we always ask the same questions, but I ask about different things at the other times in the week, and I post shorts as well. What has been coming through is to do with an offer, being offered something. The signs, the signals, the synchronicities, trust the guidance. There you are being elevated. There's something very magical, but it's about success. You are going to be birthing yourself into the world on a whole new other level of success. Whatever success would mean for you, it's coming. And it is this entire rebirth. It's a new dawn. It's hope. You are so going to be celebrating. Alongside it, the reason I think this is like going to feel like a fast-tracked elevation of your energy is because I think you have been sitting in a place where you have, for some of you, genuinely felt literally brokenhearted, or you felt very down about something, or despondent, or something big happened that was really challenging. And the reason this is a fast track is because it's such a radical shift from sitting in a place where you almost kind of don't quite know what to do next, or feel like you're just, I don't know, walking through treacle, or a bit like you're wading through. You're trying to walk upriver against a really strong flow that's trying to go downstream. I think there's been something where you have felt as though you've tried to progress, and things just haven't moved forwards particularly fast. And I think the speed at which this is coming is going to take your breath away. It's such a radical departure from that feeling where you're working your socks off and nothing's moving, to a feeling where it's go, go, go. And guidance will be coming in, the energy you need, the resources you need. Somebody could even give you some money. Could even literally be some money arriving. Somebody gives you something. Do you know, it's really interesting. I can't help looking at the other, obviously this is the first reading out of these three. I can't help looking at the other three because, pile 3 has got a Venus star, and I'm seeing a Venus star in this coin. And pile 3 has also got the rune of signs and signals. If you were drawn to pile 3, I would strongly suggest you check it out. There could be a further, even more detailed message. I think you're to be given something that leads you to success, that elevates you really significantly and fast. That's what's coming. And I think it's coming, we're asking this week. I think it's likely to come this week. That's what we're being shown, pile 1. I think this is amazing. I do think it could be for you, literally, because we do have the King of Pentacles. I think it is money or financially orientated, or resource orientated, or energy orientated. I'm not seeing an indication of relationship. Like sometimes it's really clear that someone is coming in to help. This isn't someone, although someone is gifting it to you, but however it arrives, I think money is coming in. Money or physical resources, the thing that you need to progress at speed. And I think it's going to take your breath away, because, and the reason it feels like such a radical departure, you're literally going to need to put an anchor down and anchor yourself, is because it's like wading through treacle to a point where you're on a raft that's going down water rapids so fast, but you're totally fine. It's the best raft in the world, and it's been designed for those water rapids. Everything is happening fast. It really is. This is what's coming through. It's the speed with which it's being transformed. If historically we look at the speed with which transformation happened in terms of growth. I relatively recently, as some of you will know, lost my mum. She was born in 1932. And you look at her lifespan and how much has changed from being born when there was a war going on, or she remembered when she remembers when war broke out, and and she just remembers. She wrote about it when that period of time, but just extraordinary what she has seen change between 1932 and the point at which just before she passed away, she was still downloading the newspaper, her favourite newspaper, on her iPad. It's just like, in such a short space of time, so much changed. Like this sort of tin bath to everybody having, well, that's of course that's not true across the globe, but certainly if I just locate it here in the UK, you know, you're not going to find very very many houses these days where people still bathe in a tin bath, you know, in front of the fire. There may be still a few, but if they are, they're doing it by choice. The world has moved fast. Your world is going to move exponentially fast. And this week, something very practical and physical, and I do think it's resources and stuff, money, finances, energy maybe, but something is coming to you to help you to do this. And it's it's worlds apart. It breaks open that feeling of stuckness, that feeling where you've been really quite despondent. Yeah, it literally does. It's like a breakthrough. Pile 1, this is your reading. I don't feel I need to say any more. If you're drawn to any of the others, do check them out as well. And thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, for subscribing. Thank you for everything that you do that supports the channel. And my beautiful souls, I'm actually blown away by your reading. This is exponential growth, but it's fast. And I think it's happening really, it will take your breath away. I think it's happening really, really fast. So, fasten your seatbelt, Pile 1. Keep me posted in the comments. Tons of love. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Well, what can we say? Gibo, a gift. The rune of partnership. Sometimes, this could be a business partnership. It could be a personal, intimate partnership. It very much indicates that if it was a partnership, it would be a really good one. It will be a gift. Do you know the first thing that came to me the moment this card came out, right at the start, the peacock's tail, was that you're going to be seen. Peacocks are very visible, or you're meant to shine in some way. I'm actually seeing these for you. Let's draw your oracle cards. Then we're going to draw from the Akashic Tarot. I do also, beautiful souls, put all the cards I'm using in the description box below, and I'll put them in a comment for you as well. So this, 2, and actually that one there for you. Don't settle for less. No, it is not yet time. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. Change is coming. Okay, right. We then have 6th house sustainability. We have ascendant. We've got the 6 of roses. Now, interestingly, these have all come out in reverse. The War of the Roses, we've got the Intricacies and Industries card. 7 of Scrolls, 6 of Roses, and Archangel Michael. Let's have a look. Why are we in reverse? Now, this is helpful to be in reverse. The 6 of Roses, the War of the Roses, because this card indicates a challenge or a disagreement of some sort. You know, division. And the fact that it's in reverse would suggest that, especially sitting with don't settle for less, this is suggesting to me, my dearest ones, that it is worth, I feel like I want to say something is worth waiting for. Please be patient, the opportune moment is approaching. With Intricacies and Industry, what we see here is a cathedral in the making. But we have someone who's still building it. They're sort of in the stages of both building and planning and making it happen. Then we have Archangel Michael. Sitting underneath change is coming. This is an Archangel Michael card. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. The peacock's tail. Like you're going to shine. You're going to be seen. Okay, and we have entrance. I think that there is, I won't say for some of you there could be a decision that you have to make and you're not quite sure whether to go for it or not. There could also be an entrance. I think there's going to be an entry point to something. But what your reading is saying is that you need something that's going to be sustainable. You know, if you're going to build a cathedral, it needs to be built on solid ground. It's no good building it on, quicksand, really. I think your reading is telling you not to rush into something. There is a decision to make, and there will be an amazing opportunity, and you can build the future that you're looking for, the dreams that you want. You are a child of the divine, and you deserve to have your dreams come true. Don't give up. But I don't think you are meant to move forwards immediately. I will follow this through, pile 2. We'll draw more cards. I think the gift, the partnership, is to do with something that is the right fit for you, whatever that may be. It could be a partnership or a connection. But that relationship, that partnership could be with anything. It could be with a job, it could be with a location, it could be with a team, it could be with a partner, or, whatever it might be. It could be a friendship, community group, anything. It's your relationship to something. Now, I think that there's something about visibility here. Maybe you're being seen in some way, shape or form. But basically, the message that is coming through for you right now is that some sort of indecision or difficulty or conflict or disagreement will come to an end very soon. And I think you have to wait for something here to be fixed before you can see clearly how to move through this transition. This is a time of joyous opportunities. There will be an entrance, but you're needing a future that is sustainable. The decision, the choice, the entrance that's available to you is about building something that has longevity and not something that will be a quick fix. So you are being advised not to move too quickly. And that is actually your first message. Whatever your situation, you're being advised not to move forwards too quickly. I'm going to draw more tarot cards and we'll follow this through. May we kindly ask then about timing. Now, I want to draw cards for the week ahead anyway, but I'd like to ask very specifically about I guess let's get more guidance around this specific scenario. You're being told to wait. Don't rush into something. Don't be hurried. Don't hurry to make a decision. May we ask almost like why or get further guidance about this, please? I'm seeing these as well. And we will check out specifically about the week ahead, although these may tell us something about the week ahead as well, of course. Okay, right, we've got the Fool. And then you've got the Emperor. Oh my goodness me, you couldn't have bigger cards. You've then got the Tower. I can see what we're getting here. Wow, wow, wow. We've then got the King of Cups. Then you have the Six of Swords, the King of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Right. The reason you're being asked not to rush is because I think a change is coming anyway. I think there's going to be like another opportunity, or I think there's something that hasn't yet happened. I think it'll happen pretty quickly with the Tower card following the Emperor. Right now, if you launch forwards, and then you find if you move forwards quickly and then a better opportunity, the Emperor is a good opportunity. The energy of this is really good. And you've got two kings. You've got both your heart is happy and your mind is happy. I think that there will be something coming that will come into your world anyway, that will be an exceptionally good opportunity. Curiously enough, I think it's an option that you haven't yet seen, which is why we have the Fool. You could move forwards too quickly, and then you don't have the energy or the resources or whatever to be able to pick up the opportunity that you haven't yet seen. There's going to be an opportunity, and I think you honestly haven't seen it yet. Or it's a new way of seeing things, or an extra layer of something. So don't rush. That's what this is saying. Don't rush, pile 2. This is your absolute primary message. Don't rush forward. Something is going to sort of break open, or it's going to shift anyway. And when it does, then it will be the time to move. Right now, sustainability is important. So don't launch yourself into something, because something else is going to change. And when it changes, then you'll know you're being guided. Something will change that will enable you to know how to move forwards. It'll give you clarity. Right now you would be acting on not enough information, or not the bigger picture, or basically an option that isn't yet clear to you, but there will be one. There will be an option that's clear to you. Let's find out and get a few more cards just to ask about this week. Well, we have the card of the Lovers, seeing these two. We have the Four of Swords, the Queen of Swords. We've got the Judgment card, Temperance, and I am seeing this one too. Oh my goodness me, look at that as your final card. I knew that needed to come through too. You've got the Six of Wands. This is a card of, again, being seen, success, being seen. Okay, this is very specific, but I'm going to go with it. Something is going to, I think, break open, and it will change the course of your decision making. Yeah, that's the best thing that I can say, I think. Something is going to break open. So launching into a decision too quickly would be almost like pointless, because I think you then have to come back and sort of address things again. Let this emerge. Let this happen. Just allow things to percolate. Even if you don't know what's going on, let them percolate. I think your Archangel Michael is guiding you through this. Simply, just let it be. A choice is going to become available to you because something opens up that's different. And I think it will liberate you from a current circumstance where something isn't moving forwards for some reason, where there's been a discord or a disagreement. Something will break open, you will be liberated from it, and then you will be able to move forwards. But it's interesting because you will be publicly seen as being successful. But something else has to come to light first. Something that I think there may be that somebody is actually holding on to. I think maybe somebody is holding on to a piece of information that they know about. Could even be that you have a piece of information but I don't think it's you. But it could be that you have a piece of information but you didn't realise you had. And then suddenly it comes to light. It would be like discovering a clause in the small print that you didn't realise was there. And suddenly, because of that clause in the small print, it changes your level of choice. But yeah, something's going to come to light that somebody at the moment is holding on to something, or something hasn't been revealed, but it will be revealed. And so just let this, look after yourself, take time, remove all pressure. And as you remove all pressure, the way will become clear. And this, whenever this comes to light, you will have clarity of direction. You'll be liberated from what I would call either the indecision or the feeling like you want to act, but something isn't necessarily working or running smoothly. But it will be. It will bring things back into balance. If any of you feel like you've been in a situation where you're not in an even playing field, you know, that then I think actually this will be a turnaround. And in terms of sustainability, this is because you're being guided to create something that has longevity rather than something that would be short-lived. It's like finding the right fit for you. This is so fascinating. Pile 2, do please keep me posted in the comments as your week moves ahead. I think there's just something that somebody's holding on to something. And because they're holding on to it, it's like it's not, I almost want to say like the cat will be out of the bag. Something's going to happen this week. It'll break open and something will be revealed, and then you'll know what action to take. At the moment, I feel like you could rush into taking an action and your spirit team are saying, look, this is not the right moment to do so. Just hold your fire. I think it's coming, and I think probably even towards the end of the week. Yeah, I'd say towards the end of the week. We're looking at the next 7 days. Towards the end of the week, I think things will become apparent in a really, really appropriate and important way. And then you'll know what to do. My beautiful, beautiful pile 2s. This is actually very lovely. You know, I'm sorry you're feeling potentially like something isn't moving ahead, but I think it's going to in no uncertain terms. Pile 2, I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. And if you are subscribing and you want to make sure you never miss a reading, do press the little bell icon as well. And, you know, just thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. It is wonderful to hear what's happening in your worlds. Pile 2, tons of love. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. You have oil of vitriol and the Venus star and signals, signs, signals, synchronicities. Let's see what Archangel Michael brings out for you first. I'm seeing this one, and this one. What is the message that my pile 3s need to hear right now? What is the message that my pile 3s need to hear right now? Gosh, your cards are very lively. I'm seeing this one, and actually it's that one. Let's draw from the Akashic Tarot as well. May we kindly ask, please. It's this one here. Those two. Okay. We have Leo Shine and Sun Source. Well, these are gorgeous cards. Gorgeous cards. Okay, then you have Embrace Your Life Purpose. This came out in pile 1. So if you were drawn to pile 1, beautiful souls, do check it out. You are protected. Okay, you are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. It's time to play. You're working too hard. Worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance back into your life. I wonder if we can put these down here and get them all in. I think we can do that for you. Okay. And what do we have here? The Journey. We have the King of Forces, we have the Muse, and Balance. Okay. I'm going to move these over a little bit. I think we're going to get them all in. That's fabulous. Right, my beautiful souls. Pile 3, your very first message is I kind of want to say work hard, but play hard too. And I don't mean play hard as in hard. I mean play. Your world needs to be in balance. Take time out to play as well as working hard. There is work to do. There absolutely is. But my goodness me. And you are going to shine, but you do need to keep your life in balance as well. Let's have a look. What are we seeing here? You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. I wonder. The oil of vitriol is really interesting. That's what it's saying. I was really thinking, why? Feels like this always is like a bitter pill to swallow. Like something's being spat out. It's like victory, but it's come at a price. Actually, that's what I'm seeing here. My beautiful pile 3, you are going to get the victory you want. You're going to get the success you deserve. You are going to get in something that you are working on. You are going to get the support you need. You are being protected. You are being guided. But you must keep your work-life balance in balance, because otherwise it would be a bitter pill to swallow if all you had in your life was work, and nothing else. This is a reading that kind of applies to somebody who's a bit of a workaholic or is just not at the moment taking enough time to play. Make sure you take time out. I think you're working too hard. That's what this is all about. You're working way too hard. Way too hard. You're being protected. You're being guided anyway. Stop worrying about whether success will come to you. Success is coming. You're being guided. You're being protected. You're being looked after. With the Muse card, you really are. You're being absolutely guided. So, with the King of Forces, you can achieve. This is like the King of Pentacles. You're going to get to the top of your game, my beautiful pile 3. You're going to achieve what you want, but it needs to be not just work. It needs to be play as well. And you will come back replenished. Do work hard. I think there is stuff to work on. But you're being guided, so just cut yourself some slack. That's what this reading is all about. All about. May even be that you've been offered to go on a journey, take some time out. And maybe you're deliberating. But honestly, if you don't go on the journey, you'll kind of regret it, I feel. Let's check out the week ahead. May we kindly ask about the week ahead. We have the 2 of Pentacles, which is all about balance again. I feel that the more balanced your life is, the more successful it will be. We've got the 10 of Swords. That's interesting. We've got the 5 of Cups. I'm seeing all of those. I do think there's some more as well. And this one. And this one. Right, let's see what we've got. 5 of Cups. Then you've got the Page of Cups. The 4 of Cups. We've got the Chariot. This is interesting. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the 2 of Swords. And we've got the 3 of Pentacles. I think, my beautiful pile 3s, that success, kind of like, a dream that you want. There's a dream that you have. And I think you often wonder why you haven't got it. Could even be relationship for you. Let's say you're a workaholic and you haven't met the love of your life and you're still valiantly working but not making room. I kind of feel like you need to step away. I actually do think you're being called to step away from some element of your work. It's not going to go away and you're not letting go of it, But I do think you are meant to step away from something, because I think if you do, I mean, maybe there may be an invitation around you, and you may have debated whether to take that invitation or not. And I think, you know, like a journey, I think this is saying to you, especially with this Seven of Roses, and look at the sea here with the Page of Cups. You'll shine anyway. Your world is going to emerge anyway. But I think there's something to do with, this is something to do with your life-work balance, and it could even be your love-work balance or your love-life balance with the Page of Cups. I think you need to step away from something that's either routine or boring. Not boring, I'm not saying your work is boring, but something that you do all the time. I think you need to step away from it. And if there is an opportunity or an invitation, I would be taking it. Because I think something will happen on that journey. It's almost like there's something of the future that you can't yet see. And why would you? I mean, every single day, we make decisions, judgments, assessments, choices. Every single day we make those assessments, decisions and choices, and it changes the course of our lives. And I feel as though something is going to take place, the judgment day almost. And it's something that you wouldn't have foreseen with the Two of Swords. I do think you're being asked to step away from something because something magical can happen. It's almost like you need to be somewhere else for something else to happen. Maybe you just need to dissipate your own energy. Be connected to the energy of others, to be around friends, to unwind, to play, just to shift your energy. But I think that something will emerge if there's room for it to happen. But you do kind of have to set forth, as it were. I think you've got to step away from something. And interestingly, when you come back, you're going to, you'll be flourishing. I'm going to ask about the week ahead. How does this pan out in the week ahead? It's something that you would never have seen coming. But you've got to step away from your routine and your work routine in order for that to take place. We've got the Nine of Swords. That's interesting. And then the Queen of Swords. Card of the Lovers. And then you have the Four of Wands. Okay. With the Page of Cups, and this is the Pigs Might Fly card, I'm just going to say, if you are looking for relationship connection, it may be that you literally do have to step away from your everyday world. Like you meet them under different circumstances. Sun source energy. Leo shine. What are you worrying about with the Nine of Swords? Why are you worrying? What are you worrying about here? What's the bitter pill here? I feel the bitter pill is almost something that hasn't happened yet. And because it hasn't happened yet, it's leaving you feeling, maybe you're just dedicating yourself, throwing yourself into work because some other things haven't happened. But I think that they will happen if you walk. It's like you have to walk away in order for something to happen. May I kindly ask about the Nine of Swords? Let's follow this through. Queen of Pentacles. She's a very satisfied lady. Very fulfilled lady. And the Hermit. And we have Temperance. And you've got the Two of Cups. Okay. There's your card, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. I think that there will be an opportunity for you or there is an opportunity for you to go and be social, to go and play. And I do actually think that that this is advising you to go and do it. Everything in your reading is talking about balance. The more balanced you are, the more successful you'll be. That's what we're really seeing here. This is almost like make a commitment to living a balanced life and everything will fall into place for you. And it does feel very much as though this is about a life-work balance relationship. But something you want will then come to you, and it comes to you. The success is coming. The success will come regardless. But the success will come, and it will be more... I think the success will come more quickly if you yourself are in a balanced place. That's what I feel here. Somehow, if you're too embroiled in something, you lose. It's like you're in one zone only. And then it's like you achieve phenomenal success, but only in one area of your world, which means it's bittersweet. It would be like being really mega successful financially, but my goodness me, you come home to a lonely house and you're on your own. Well, that's not helpful, unless that's actually a choice you're making. But I do feel this is about recognition of balance in everything. And everything you need, the success will come to you anyway. So it's really trying to bring you back in. And I do feel this week there is some invitation for you to take some time out. And this reading is suggesting that you do it. And that something really quite exciting might be initiated while you are taking your time out, while you're on that random journey or going off and doing something different. I think it could be one of those moments where you suddenly or unexpectedly meet somebody, or meet somebody who becomes a really good new best friend, or you end up doing something and you've always wanted to do it and it becomes a hobby of a lifetime. But there is something that will bring your world back into balance, but you've got to be available to grasp it. And I do feel there is an opportunity for you to travel in some way, whether that's sort of local travel, trying something on that's new or different, or just going out with your mates, or it's actual travel, literally going to a different location. But there is something you need to make the space for, and I think there is an opportunity around for you, and you need to make the space to prioritize that equally alongside work. And when you do that, energetically, you are in a space to receive all of the other amazing stuff as well. And have a balanced and wonderful life where you can really, really shine. It's like the universe is trying to orchestrate all of the things you want in all areas of your life. And actually Spirit is saying, well, we're trying to give you everything, but you're going to have to actually make some space to receive this kind of stuff as well as the work stuff. And then we can give you everything. You won't just have one thing. You can have all areas of your life as well. And if this is for some of you genuinely a relationship, then I think this really is suggesting that there could be real opportunity to meet somebody if you actually just follow through and accept that invitation or go on that trip. Pile 3, I'm loving your reading. This really is all about having a balanced life, and it just feels absolutely heavenly and lovely and really, really divine. Really divine. Go have some fun. Still work, but go have some fun. Keep it in balance, and I think, honestly, the signs, the signals will show up. Venus will be overseeing the proceedings. And I think you're looking at something quite exciting being initiated potentially. Pile 3, this is your reading. I'm sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you are subscribing, don't forget to press the little bell icon. That way you should be able to receive every reading in your stream as soon as I upload it. I'm sending you all the love in the world, my beautiful pile 3. Keep us posted in the comments as well. If you set forth on a little bit of an adventure, keep us posted in the comments and let us know if anything really exciting happens. Tons and tons of love, pile 3.